Shalom. All praises, glory, and honor unto Yahweh. By Hashem Yahushai, by Hashem Rakakodash. Double honors to the apostles and elders, great millstone that rule well through the scriptures. Peace to the 144,000 and the rest of the hopeful elect. And I just want to do a lesson on, the MOT to the B, the CHIP, and in transit, because I was at Dollar General, Dollar Tree yesterday. And the closest Dollar Tree in my neighborhood is, it's somewhat, let me see, not technically ghetto, but, the type of people you see in there is poor people, all right? And that's not an insult. I'm not saying that as an insult. Hell, I'm poor. But, poor, as far as, people you ain't living paycheck to paycheck. Maybe only got a paychecks in the savings type shit, Maybe I'll be surprised, the type of, because I go in there often, but the type of people I see in there, I'll be mighty surprised if the average customer in that particular Dollar Tree had more than a few $1,000s in their savings. But I say all that to say this. Now, as I'm frequenting this Dollar Tree, I'm noticing I'm more often pay with my Apple Pay. It's convenient. But I'm seeing things like they'll have signs like exact change only, no cash, no a credit card, and I'm sitting there like, this is this is like in the hood. We in the hood, and you doing that, because you'll see that Esau, the powers that be, they operate. One of the things they use to operate is gradualism, and gradualism is they slowly institute new agendas. They do it at a slow pace, so people just you'll accept it. All right. And then, the next generation, they come up, they'll think like, that's normal. They won't realize that, no, things used to be different. And even my son was finding loose change around the house. And he was coming to me like, look, quarter. And I had the thought in my mind, I'm like, pretty soon you ain't even gonna know how to use money as we know it today, which is not real money, but the currency of the day. You ain't gonna know nothing about it. But we believe that we're not gonna be here long enough for that to happen. Lord willing, he gonna come and get us and expedite this process, much sooner than later. But nevertheless, now you see these things happening in more poorer areas, then what's gonna happen? What's gonna eventually happen? Now, when you go to Revelation 13 and 16, it says, he causeth all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand and their foreheads, that they could neither buy nor sell, save he that had the mark. So to buy and sell, all right, in exchange, for goods and services, to get what you need, you're gonna have to have that CHIP. All right, and look at what they did with the SHOT. All right, that you had to get. All right, when everybody was so-called getting sick and everything, what did they say? They was trying to get the poor people to get it. And who are the poor of this world? Through underhanded means, through riches. Through injurious practices, right? So, because we ain't just poor. Don't get it twisted. All right? The so-called Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans is by design. All right? That's why when you read Sirach, the 10th chapter, it says, because of injuries, unrighteous dealings, and riches gotten by deceit, the Lord have translated this kingdom from one to another. So all the things you got was done by deceit. We ain't just how can I say? We just not no worthless human beings the way you try to liken it. We the ones who actually bring true value to this earth. But back to the point, yeah, I'm just looking at that and you seeing how, people gonna get it, how you gonna be affected. Cause like I was making the comparison earlier, it's just like they did with the J, with the J to the A to the B. They went after, they was trying to, they had all type of people trying to convince so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans to get it. They had incentives. I remember at my job, they had incentives where if you got it and showed proof that you got it, you got like $500. And then once you got it, they'll put you in a raffle to maybe get $1,500. So you get the 500 automatic, and then you get 15. So I'm just looking at it like, the average person ain't missing no meals and definitely not trying to. So that's going to be one of the first, that's going to be like, you can see how that'll be like one of the first waves to get people to go for it. You ain't going to be able to buy or sell. You ain't going to be able to get your groceries. And they got it on the books. It's basically, in America, it's basically illegal to be self-sufficient, especially if you live in a city. You can't be growing your own garden and raising your own animals. They'll let you do a little something, a little something. But then it got all type of laws and parameters regarding that. And then you can't sell none of it. Not legally anyway. So you can see how it's like gradually, right? Because gradualism, how it's being, the average American people is being ushered into this system. All right. And the biggest conspiracy theorist, all right, is, see, our people, the average so-called Negro, Latino, Native American, kind of slow. Now, I don't mean that they don't know how to read and they don't understand math, but like they totally, if Esau Edom said, the so-called white man said, then it's gold. See what the scripture says? Let me see. Because he the man in power right now. He the king of the hill. Let me see. Hold on, let me grab this scripture real quick. It might be cloud. It might be clouds. Yeah. It was, so Rock 13:23. When a rich man speaketh, every man holdeth his tongue. And look what he saith. They extol it to the clouds. All right. So it's almost that if the so-called white man say something, our people, whether they know it or not, to them is as if God said something. All right. Especially the older ones. They all went and got that J to the A to the B. Because he told them to. It says, but if the poor man speak, they say, what fellow is this? Like Django. Who is that nigga on that nag? That's how they treat us. When we speak and when we prophesy, they look at us like, how dare we? Who do we think we are? You ain't got no education. You ain't got no PhD in theology. They say, what fellow is this? And if he stumble, they will help to overthrow him. Yeah, they waiting. They waiting for us to slip so they can hurry up and come and help, But anyway, that's all I had, Lord willing, it was an edifying lesson to the hopeful elect. All praise is going on to Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, Bashem Rakakudah, Shalom.